What's up, everyone? I'm Janitor Jake,
And I'm Chris K.
and welcome to the American Gaming Geeks.
What? Ready?
I don't want the likes of you watching my back! The chopper's waiting! You're done!
Alright, and welcome back for another episode. So, wow, another episode right off the bat,
Didn't think it was coming, did you?
No, we just beat Contra. We finally finished that, and we're moving on to another game now. Even though right now we're still uploading Turok Evolution stuff, but it is nice to actually finally go and jump into another game.
Yeah.
So without further ado, let's jump into it. And the game we're playing today is good old Bubsy 2. Now, I grew up playing the original Bubsy on the Sega Genesis, and we went through and we played it and beat it for the American Gaming Geeks whenever it was, a few years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
And I did have Bubsy 2. This is my original game I had when I was a kid. When it came out, I got it. I did not play it as much as the original because I liked the original Bubsy 1 a lot better. But I'm not sure now that I'm older, maybe I would like Bubsy 2 a lot better than the original.
Maybe.
But I only played it a little bit, and so we'll see what happens when we go through and beat the son of a gun. And we do have the manual, so it's cool. Finally, we can actually check stuff out. I love having games complete like this, because then we can read the manual. Like I said, we don't like to cheat, but if we do have the manual, I'd like to look at the manual and see what's going on.
Nice.
And one thing I love about Bubsy, I have the manual for the original game, but it got destroyed when I was a kid. And one thing that I thought was cool was that they have comic books at the beginning of them.
Cool.
The first game, the manual for the first game had comic book, and this manual too has a comic book with it.
Nice.
So it's pretty cool. You can follow a storyline and the whole 9 yards with it.
Nice. So that's what they do instead of programming a story into the game.
Yeah, they give you a comic book to read at the
Or
beginning.
giving you a gigantic manual. A comic book is way more engaging.
Yeah. So anyway, we're going to pop this puppy in and get going. You ready to play?
I'm game.
Bubsy, 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 Bobcat!
Alright, so this is Bubsy 2. So definitely a lot more animated than the original Bubsy. See, this is what I think is kind of cool. Like, see how cartoony that is? Like, they really...
It's true.
They were obviously really trying to make Bubsy a mascot for Sega. Alright, so here we are in the options menu. Now, you can do one player, two-player feisty, which I believe is like you're going against each other. You can hurt each other, maybe. And then two-player friends, which is kind of cool. So it's like you are doing two-player co-op. And then there's one-player mini or two-player mini, which is the mini games. You basically go through and just play the mini games. So we are going to try to do two-player friends. What makes two-player unique on this one is one of us will control Bubsy, and the other one will control, I think the manual says it's like his nephew. Like, I believe he has his nephew and niece, and one of them got kidnapped. Like, his niece or something got kidnapped, I don't know. Or maybe he has two nephews. One of his relatives gets kidnapped, and the other relative is helping Bubsy. And I think it is really cool the way they do it. So we're going to go with two-player friends. Now you can do play for points or play for time. If you do the time, there's going to be a stupid time limit that pops up. So we're not going to do that because I hate time limits. And we'll leave the rest of that. Alright, so this is kind of weird. So here's easy, medium, and hard. Or you can do the grand tour. East wing, west wing. It's like, what the heck is all this? All the stages are basically the same. Each floor consists of 5 stages. When you beat those stages, you can go to the second floor. It's the exact same 5 stages, but I think like the stages are like remixed in a sense. You'll go through one of the stages and it's one way. You go to the second floor, everything's all jumbled up and doors are in different places and so on and so forth. But we want to beat the game and get the legit full ending, so how do we do that? We got to go through the grand tour. go through each single floor and beat every stage through each floor on the east wing, and then go and do that all again on the west wing. What's really super irritating is that you can't save. There's no save function in the game whatsoever. And so it's like, what the heck? So it looks like we're just going to have to marathon this sucker. So we're going to go Grand Tour, 2-player friendly, see what happens.
I wonder how that's going to work, because only one side highlights. You would think there would be something where they all highlight.
Yeah.
East and west wing.
Alright, so here we go. What's kind of cool is that you can pick your own stages. You can go to this one, push up to go in there. You can go to the pirate ship thing.
I like how the music changes for every stage.
Yeah, every time you run by a stage, you get different music.
Holy crap.
So then you got the drums. Then you have this thing. And then a castle. I used to remember what all this stuff was. One's Egypt, like this is Camelot and stuff like that, Renaissance stuff. So anyway, we're going to hop right into good old Egypt. And there's a controller.
Controller.
Dark Side of the Tomb.
I think so.
Alright, so right here I'm controlling Bubsy and you're controlling that. Now one thing that's really cool is like people consider this a Sonic ripoff. I think this is done better than Sonic 2.
Yeah.
With Tails.
Like Tails,
with Tails, if I'm Bubsy, if I was Sonic, I would just run right off screen and oh, bye-bye Tails.
Tails would completely die. Boom. Gone.
But with this, you're stuck on the same screen with me.
And now you wonder, like, how does it carry him along without getting him stuck on a wall? Actually, this character does not have to interact with walls. It goes through walls. It just sort of hovers over the entire stage. It can do a few things. It can collect things like what is he collecting now? Marbles?
Yeah, instead of collecting yarn balls anymore, Bubsy will collect marbles.
For some reason, he's shooting bananas.
Yeah, the player you control shoots out bananas.
Yeah, my controller player is shooting bananas while flying around. Apparently, also a cat.
See, and that's one thing too. Like they came out with the new Bubsy game. And one thing that they've definitely were lacking in the newest one is all like the quirks and stuff that made Bubsy cool. Like, look at that. They never did that in the new stuff. All this animation and all this fun
tushy
stuff.
And so like, yeah. Huh.
But one thing that I think is really cool about doing 2-player friendly is the fact like second player is basically invincible.
Yeah, sure is.
Like right here, I'm like, I don't want to kill these guys. You kill them for me.
Okay. As soon as I figure out how the controls work, there we go.
Whoop. Well, I'm surprised I didn't get hit by that thing.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, so...
Oh, hey, there's a thing up there. Is it a life?
Yeah,
it says 1 now instead of exclamation point. I wonder why.
Well, I think the lives have always said 1 or 2.
Oh, did
the
they?
exclamation points were the t-shirts I believe they gave you invincibility. Or the bubble. There's like a shield.
I'm remembering it wrong.
So we're going to take our time a little bit and kind of explore these areas to make sure that we got everything. See, I don't think that deals damage to you. I'm really glad.
Oh, really? Because I got burnt up in a fire once, but that one doesn't actually hurt you?
Yeah, that one doesn't hurt.
Oh, see, I was concerned the entire time. Now this lamb is going to bark at you. Bark sound waves at you that hurt you.
Now we got a door right here, so what I want to do is I want to come up here, and you have these weird lion head things. Basically, these lion heads are like doorways.
Okay.
But like I said, what's really cool, it's like, oh, there's something, let's say there's something on the other side of a wall and I can't get it. Go ahead and get it. It's like, yeah, you can just fly right over there. But here there's a doorway and you can just do that. Stand on the lion head and push up.
Now the thing about his weapon is that he can only fire 1 banana at a time. If the banana is still in play, he cannot fire another banana.
Yeah, so you can't like spam it. Or even if he had turbo, he won't shoot bananas like boom, 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 boom. It only shoots 1 at a time.
Like, yeah. The closer you are to your target, the more frequently you can fire. And yeah, the bananas do impact the walls and such.
Alright, so we kind of got this area checked out.
There's that underneath that other section down there.
I'm going to go in this door and we're going to... I believe this is a...
mini round.
A bonus round, a mini game. which is really cool. The bonus round in the original Bubsy was basically like just collecting yarn balls. This one you actually do stuff to collect lives and frog.
A purple frog like screamed bloody murder. Freaking dying.
Like you have to be right on the money to hit some of these things.
Yeah,
too.
I tried that. I could never get any of that to work. That's really difficult to aim.
It is really nice that you can control it with the D-pad though too.
Yeah, so you move further away to. What he's doing is he's pulling back a trigger, releasing it, and that's throwing the frogs in the air. The further away you walk from that thing, the farther it throws the frogs. Also, you can use the D-pad while he's in midair to control it.
Yeah, really the difficult part on this one. See, like that's irritating. Like his foot hit that thing. It's like, no, you got to be right on the money with it.
Yeah, that's weird.
But really the hard part is like trying to hit the boats and stuff.
Moving target. That's not even like a playful Wilhelm scream either. It's like bloody murder.
Bloody murder, dying.
He's seeing his life flash before his eyes.
So we gained 2 lives from that, which is really nice. I just realized something. Why is there a time limit?
Did I turn it off?
I thought I turned it off. Maybe there's always a time limit. I don't know.
Maybe it just doesn't affect us then.
So if we go into here, then it does that. It'll kick you into like random areas.
Like zings. I think they're showing off how expansive their levels are.
Alright, and so since we're right here, I'm going to show another one. So if you hold down and hit C, you can change all this stuff down here. I'm going to sit up and I'm going to hit C again and go into a scuba diving outfit. And here you can actually go in the water. And this triggers another bonus game. This, I don't believe, will actually give you lives. Maybe it does. I know some of these ones will only give you points.
Freaking sandwich. What's it doing? Are you carrying that thing?
Now that tornado's going to get me.
Or is
I tried
attacking
you can jump on top of it, but that's one of the issues I've noticed with this game is the hit detection is slightly off. I go to bump him and my foot hits him. It's like, nah, I latched onto you instead.
Is that what it's doing?
He will eventually let go.
Looks like you were carrying him. I'm like, what's going on there?
But, alright, so right here we're going to go here. Woo. And then you can come over here and glide down and just kind of let the controller go. Collect some marbles. I want to keep saying yarn. Because that's what he's a cat who collects yarn.
Yeah, yarn balls.
I think maybe the comic explains it.
Oh, you can go through. I don't even remember going through that before.
Yeah, there's a lot of hidden nonsense like this. Like, oh yeah, we're going to go through now. Hidden walls and rooms. Hidden tombs of Egypt.
Yeah.
That's
secrets. Laura Croft's crawling around here, finding stuff.
The ancient aliens built these rooms.
That's why there's a bunch of alligator face people. That's what Bubsy the Bobcat is. He's really just one of the aliens that was worshipped by the Egyptians.
Yeah.
It says down.
So one thing with this game is that the controls, the way the controls are different. In the original Bubsy, I felt like the controls were a lot slower and a lot smoother. This one, it's like really, really twitchy.
Yeah.
Like a lot of times it's like I'm trying to land. It's almost like the controls, like the DPI on a mouse is cranked up.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, boom, and he'll just fly off of stuff.
Yeah.
I hate that. It's like he moves so doggone quickly. And so usually when I play, I like to take my time like this. Even though they do like to try to keep it like Sonic, which is like, oh, rush through the stage. Hurry up. Rush through the stage. But you can't because you'll fall down and die. Got Hampton J. Pig over here.
Is that what he is?
And now if you use the Nerf guns and shoot the enemies, they turn into cards, which is basically like a form of money. You can use the cards to go into a gift shop and purchase more lives and stuff.
The game doesn't actually call them Nerf guns, do they?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I figured that would be weird because it's a brand name. You don't usually see that.
Alright, so we're going to see what's over here. Here's a door. Let's go into it.
Yeah.
Kicks me over here. Let's go into here. Now we got another bonus round.
I'm trying to go back, you end up in bonus round.
A tisket, a gasket.
I was like, what?
I don't know what that's supposed to be about. So this is kind of weird because you basically control the fans.
If only we could do that, we would have more viewers.
I hate that. accidentally went the wrong way. So that's kind of like a maze thing. You have to memorize where the where the one life is.
I see. We're inside the engine of a vehicle.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's the wheels. I had no idea where the heck we were. Apparently, it's a hedgehog crawling around inside. Is that their attack?
Armadillo.
Oh, it's an armadillo. I thought they were attacking, Sonic. Oh,
would've
look, we're
been
gonna kill a hedgehog now.
The funny thing is, I think that's the armadillo from the cartoon.
Oh.
Now, I don't know which came out. Did this game come out first, or did the cartoon come out?
Chicken and egg. They released the cartoon to promote the video. The video game. So.
But I mean the original game. But this is Bubsy 2. I'm wondering what came out first, Bubsy 2 or the cartoon?
No, I'm pretty sure the cartoon came out with 1.
Because in the armadillo, I remember, was in the very first episode. Alright.
So
I wanted to try to find that one door. I think it's way back here at the beginning. And you gotta be careful, too. You gotta remember to use the glide, otherwise you can fall down and splat.
Yeah, or end up on, like, some sort of skewered on something.
Alright, so if I go through this door, look how big this level is. Boom! Look at all that. Just look at all that.
You still have to go through all of that.
Yeah. And I don't even think the ending is right there. You have to kind of meander your way through.
Yeah, that's true. There aren't really any pits of spikes in this game. I gotta hand it to it.
And more like, fire. And just empty pits into a big black oubliette.
That's a hippo?
Apparently. Look at that.
Spewing
Look where it
water.
throws me. Like, you gotta
From
memorize
kangaroo.
that kind of stupid stuff. It's like, oh, where am I? Boom. Oh, better be careful. Boom! A kangaroo jumps out of a pot of water.
Yeah, because that makes sense. I love how nothing in this game really makes sense.
I'm pretty sure, actually, in the manual. See, I gotta read the manual. If you want, you can actually check out the manual. I think it explains a little, like we're on a movie set or something.
Oh.
No, I think the bad guy is trying to control time, and he has a time machine thing, and it screws everything up, and he's bringing stuff into the modern world. Exactly.
All of a sudden you get a history lesson. Well, it didn't take a prescription crystal ball to see that the town of Knee Bend was about to undergo its first economic boom since the Hog in the Hole gang dynamited the bank vault back in 1886.
Alright, now my guy's almost dead. So now I gotta try to get out of here. Right there. At least there's one of those. Oh, thank goodness, a Band-Aid. So Band-Aids will heal you. And these pigs, I believe the pigs are like one of the main villains. They're like the woolies. There we go. There's a double lifer right there.
Ah.
Alright, so I'm going to kind of try to see if I can rush through here now because I only got like 4 minutes left.
Whoa, free coffee. Don't mind if I
Come
do.
on. Man, that was close.
The Amazatorium has free coffee.
Ooh. No, it would have been better for him. Free brewski.
Oh?
Then they would have really got people showing up.
Yeah.
Didn't they do that in Michigan, J. Frog? Here we go. Here's the end. Thank goodness.
Free for all.
So these stages are definitely not like the original Bubsy, where Bubsy was just linear, pretty much. Go from left to right with a few exceptions. This one, you're basically in a big giant square, and you just kind of go everywhere. So what's really cool is after you beat a level, it takes you to the gift shop where you can use your cards to purchase items. This is where it's a good idea to shoot the bad guys with the Nerf balls or whatever, because then you get cards. So we have 10 lives. I'm going to purchase a life. So now I'm down to 7 cards, and now we're up to 11 lives. Alright, so right now it's switched to player 2, so now you're going to be controlling Bubsy.
Okay. I noticed that last time I ended up like... Alright, so I move on to the next level then?
Yeah. And we can pick any level, but usually I just like going from right to left, like you're reading a storybook.
So,
A comic
I would
book.
have loved to glean some information from that, but it was pretty extensive there. This is like lower gravity. We're in space, so everything has to fall slowly. Now this one, I don't get this. I ended up trying this before. Whoops. flags just blow you all the way over to the left.
Yeah, it's like the
I don't
flags
understand.
treat you like the water does in the original Bubsy.
It starts throwing you all over.
So, and really, to be honest, games like this I'm really not a big fan of when it's huge, open, like, it's not open world, obviously, but in a sense, I'm surprised you didn't take fall damage from that.
Yeah, me too. Well, we're in space. I like that you can jump on the arrows, though.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's weird, though, too. Like, the arrows will point and tell you which way to go, but if you follow the arrows, you'll run into an arrow that says, go to the right. You go to the right, and then there'll be an arrow saying, go to the left. But you won't see an arrow pointing down or anything. Now, I do know at one point in here, you're going to go through a door, and it'll automatically kick you into, like, a first-person, or, like, a shoot-'em-up game, where you're in a spaceship. And you gotta sit there and spam the fire button. That's weird, so he won't actually grab the...
Yeah, the checkpoints.
Checkpoints. It's like space pirates now.
Yeah.
It's weird. That is kind of a weird thing. It's like a pirate ship, but it takes place in space.
Yeah. Space ships! Like that episode of Doctor Who. Tom Baker, Doctor Who. Okay, so I can't jump up there.
No. So see, that arrow said go to the left.
Yeah, but I want to go to the left up top. Because there doesn't seem to be anything down on the bottom. I've already gone everywhere on the bottom.
I mean, you can go all the way down.
Oh, great. There are sheep.
I think I killed it.
Good.
And you can shut those off. There's like little triggers around. I'm not sure where it's at, though. Oh, I wonder if I don't think so. Hit down once.
No.
I can't hit that trigger.
Oh, I didn't say run. Oh, this controller. This controller, I just...
Oh, it's my turn now.
Oh, yeah, because I died. It gives it back to you.
That's fine, I'll do it. Starboars.
Starboars.
More of the punny names.
Yeah.
See, and there's weird things like these spikes right here. I think those hurt you if you land on them. But like I said, like this game, the arrows and stuff confuse me when you're trying to like figure out where to go.
Yeah, it's like just ignore the arrows, basically.
Because usually, like I said, what I like to do is kind of take my time and go through. It's like, okay, let's stay up top. Let's see what's going on. Then you got garbage like that. You can't even see it. Like, oh, here we are. Memorize. Look at that.
Just walls.
Grab that for me.
Okay.
See, that's what's awesome. Look at that. Then I heal myself up.
Nice.
So we're going to go in here and see what's in here. Kicks me down there past a whatcha-jig and a who's it's what.
Who's what's it?
Because sometimes I got to like be careful. Like there, I could have landed on that spike.
Yeah, that thing can hurt you.
So right now we're fully at the bottom. Now can I get up here?
Now we can get to go to Jamaica, man.
And watch the bobsled team.
The Bobcat sled team. Bubba
That
the
irritates
bobsled.
me. Like when you're standing here, your feet, you bounce on their heads. Okay, I'm standing here. He jumps into my feet. It should deal damage. No,
Yeah.
it hurts you.
It's like it stops a split second. Yeah, the damage should continue just for like a little bit before. After you land, you should still continue to deal damage, so it doesn't seem so unfair. All these like red lights remind me of like Star Trek for some reason.
The red light district from Castlevania 2: Simon's Quest.
Wow. No, it reminds me of Star Trek.
And there are like other things, like if I hold down and hit C, you have these weird things. I think you throw it, it's like a bomb, and it turns like the bad guys. It makes them disappear or something. I always joked about that in games. Oh, you got shot, put a band-aid on it. Bubsy literally puts a band-aid on it. Finally, a game that has a band-aid as a healing thing.
Yeah.
Think about all the times I've talked about a game should put a band-aid.
Yeah. No kidding. Like you
This
got
will kick me back.
drugs, you got spray, like a spray is gonna do something. You got leaves, like powders, tanks. Tanks of what?
Garbage.
Medipacks. But no band-aids. Treasure.
See, and now where's this arrow saying? Oh, go to the right. I haven't been in here yet. Let's go in here. Just yeah, look what it does. Just kicks you in there. Oh,
Right
keep going!
in the
It's like holy cow! Like
It was me. Oh, I'm here too.
You're not even prepared for it.
I don't even know. Like, I'm not usually in the mini games.
Thank goodness. Able to get a band-aid. And then I get hit. Now I'm in like the next section. I do believe if you kill the enemies, they stay gone.
That's great.
Good. Oh, there's a doorway right there. Close. See, I would have hit that flag and it was going to send me right into that spike. It's a good thing I paid attention to that.
That's what happens.
Look at that. It's so twitchy. It's like that's when you got to know to like just hit the glide jump. Don't hit the A button because you go flying in the air. Hit the B button. See, what's nice is you can grab those cards.
Oh yeah.
That's what I think is really cool.
Don't have to shut nothing off. Oh, sorry. Oh, you can walk right through those.
That one I think I'll bonk my head on.
Oh. Yeah, I don't get
Okay.
those red ones you can bounce on.
Well, let's go through here then.
And Luke Skywalker
Look at
lives
it. Now
inside
it kicks
one
me
of those
back in
domes.
here. Yeah, we're actually on Tatooine. The remnants of Tatooine after we blew it up.
Yeah.
Tried going for the band-aid and he bonks his head on the ceiling and now it did more damage. Now we got the hooks from Toy Story.
Yeah. I think in a way, like, me rushing around killing all the enemies is kind of depriving our audience of actually being able to see some of them. But whatever.
Yeah, the enemy design here I think looks really cool. Like I said, that's one thing that disappointed me with the newest Bubsy game. Uh-oh. Look how many marbles I have. Uh-oh.
Oh, you have 666. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, like I said, the enemy design and stuff in here is really cool, but that's what disappointed me about the newest Bubsy game. It's like all they had were just a few woolies, a couple little animals, done. It's like the old games, they had all sorts of enemies. Alright. I don't get this. Why'd it do that? It threw us back in here, and I don't know why.
Wait a minute.
I beat it.
I think it sent me back to where I last died. This is like Mario.
I want to try something then. Hit start. Or, I mean, hold down and hit C.
Oh.
No, hit C, or not C. Hold down and hit C again. And hold down and hit C again. Now throw that thing.
Oh. Yeah.
Pulls this thing out of his pocket and shakes it. And jumps through a hole.
It's a hole. It was blocked by the scenery, but... So we can get out that way, out of the level, because we already beat the level, so I don't need to play. I can if I wanted to. But apparently with that little hole thing...
It's
I can
grayed
get
out. See, if you go back, it's grayed out.
And I can't go in there? Oh, whoops, I can. I hope we don't have a limited number of those things.
We don't have any more.
I didn't know that. I thought they were unlimited.
You can see if you have any more, but I don't think you do.
Well, all I have to do is die, I guess. No.
Unless you try to rush.
I could die.
You just try to rush through and...
Speed run it? Whoops! Oh, crap. Let me just use up everything. How do I take this off?
Can't. You gotta jump. Oh, wow, I'm surprised
Wow.
you can actually do that. See, that's one thing that I think is really stupid. Is like, okay, you went through an area and you died, so it gave it to me. Okay, it's your turn. I go through and I beat the area. The area should be beat.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. I guess it gives us the option of going back if we want to play it for fun.
But that's the thing, is we would need those things to get out of there. It still throws us into the level.
Yeah.
So now I guess we gotta go and buy those goofy things. Gotta buy portals.
Try not to go too high, I guess. Ah! I see. I tried to move up, and I didn't. The ring. It's not even. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way.
All right. Now
There you go.
I was hoping that you could go to the gift shop.
Oh.
Alright, so we're gonna go to Music Land.
Wow.
Musically, we're gonna go to Musically. C sharp or B flat? I prefer C sharp.
Oh! I saw a lot of demos on this game. I'm like, what the heck is all this stuff? I saw the guitars, and I'm like, what are these little faces with spikes sticking out? They're music notes. I didn't even see them. Like, we're like too close to them. I didn't notice they were music notes.
Yeah, all these stages are really, really unique. Like, now we're in some weird music kingdom.
What is that?
And those are like doors. I don't know what that's supposed to be music-wise.
A whole note?
Alright, so we're gonna go up here because I know we have to go through some of the doors to, like, progress onward. Seeing, like, other weird animations like that they've added.
Huh. Yeah, you can try to roll up the walls.
So I'm gonna have to try to start shooting my enemies like that. So right here I can go in and push up and it sends me into here. But I still want to kind of come over this way to see what's going on. I want down. You can run, you can get stuck in between those things.
So you can't jump?
Like you can, but it's just weird that they programmed it so you can either run on the
top
top
or
one
the bottom.
or the bottom one.
Huh.
I think somewhere around here you gotta be careful. There's
Notes.
There's not a spike in the floor, but you have sharps.
Oh, the sharps hurt you?
And they'll pop
Oh,
you
jeez.
like spikes.
That's clever and very annoying.
Should've just shot him,
Sorry.
darn it. And got a card. Get a Magic the Gathering card.
Bubsy the Gathering. Oh, Magic the Gathering is the devil's game. You'll conjure demons that way.
Devil's Poker.
Yeah, devil's poker.
Alright, so now
There's a flag on
I'm gonna
that
go
note.
all the way back. That is nice, you can jump on those things.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go through this door. That's probably what that is.
Exactly. In the line of what?
Oh!
Oh,
Alright.
this is where you're, you look like a seashell. It's like, I'm sorry, this doesn't scream armadillo to me.
See, the only thing is, like right there, I have to hit these little things to open that up. And I'm controlling the fans, but like, okay, blow up and then hit to the left. And he'll just fall past the fans. It's like super irritating. Because there's like a free life in here. It's like, okay, I want the extra life. Like, look at that. Like, I want to go to the left, right there. And he just won't do it where that green marble is.
Ah, there
Finally, jeez.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
And right here I can't go up because there's no fans.
Hmm.
You don't get life or anything.
Well,
So go back in there and it kicks me there. So if I go back in there, here's where you get lives. Usually I just try doing this. Just
it's ironic that points are pointless.
Yeah. Alright, so I believe I won 2 lives. Yeah. So we got 2 lives.
I'm sorry, that's the cheese dip talking.
So these 2 rooms just basically kick you back and forth. That's fine. So I'm going to try to run this way. What is nice, though, is that you can kill the enemies and they stay gone.
Yeah.
It's just that you got to watch out for, like, spikes and pitfalls.
Accordions? Or whatever you call
Or
those things.
don't jump when I tell you to jump. Just sit there.
The kangaroos, they remind me of Joe Camel.
Yeah. I was gonna say the kangaroos remind me of good old Dunkaroos! Good old Dunkaroos! Wasn't there a movie about a karate kangaroo?
Yeah, Kangaroo Jack.
Yeah. That's
That
what
was
that
with,
is. It's Kangaroo Jack.
Yeah.
You can grab those other cards. I don't think you can get that other one. That's
Jerry
fine.
O'Connell. That's where he went after Sliders. To get the taste of Sliders out of his mouth, he went to do Kangaroo Jack and other movies about, what'd you hit?
Oh, there's a bunch of crap just flying around, and I can't hit them because I'm trying to glide down.
Yeah.
Now it's your turn. Way back in Starboars now.
Oh, wow. That's fun. That's fun. I like marbles as a design.
Oh, look at this. This is where the
Oh.
first-person shooter area is.
Huh. That's crazy.
And I can kill these guys so you don't have to deal with them. Alright. It's like, oh.
Wow.
I thought you were gonna get fall damage.
Yeah. Fall damage? Why is there fall damage?
It reminds me of Sonic. The invincibility.
Yeah.
Gives you an invincibility when guess what's around you? Absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Except for pits that you can fall into and die. Oh, yeah. Doing like the Egyptian walk. Oh,
Alright.
that's the wrong level.
Because we're gonna have to. Like if you accidentally die on a level, it's just gonna keep throwing you there, even if I beat it.
When I die, it's using up lives, right?
I'm not sure. I never thought about it. I'm not sure how the lives count.
Yeah, I guess we gotta check next time. You know, it's surprising as, like, highly made up as these characters are that I can still tell what they are. Ah, go back down. Got it. I don't know what I just grabbed.
You just shoot that thing. Yeah, there's a guitar.
A guitar. What is that? As much as I want to know what it is, I want to destroy it more.
I have no idea what that's.
See, that's what I'm talking about. It's like it's so detailed and complex, and I can't even tell what the frick it
And
is.
then you hit it and it's like, boo, boo.
It's a theremin, that's what it is. I have no idea.
Alright, so we got a doorway here. Darn it, come on! Like, what the heck's
Hopping
going
right
on
here
now?
on the
Like, now I'm
edge.
just getting hit by everything.
Yeah.
You don't have to go through that one. You can
Yeah.
pick a different one.
Yeah?
And then maybe we can...
Beat them both at the same time.
Yeah, you beat that one and
Let's give it a shot.
I'll beat the other one.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
No, but apparently not, because I can't beat the music level.
Maybe it doesn't count when I do
I'm a
it.
big baby now.
I missed the name of the stage. Oh, I can go back and forth. Turn around!
Double tap.
What, are you serious?
Yeah. No, I'm joking.
Well, that would have been nice to know. You
Yeah,
can
they
change
don't-
direction, but only if you double tap.
Yeah, you have to go. Not slowly either, you gotta... It's ridiculous. Alright, go down. Fine, I'll go down. Look at that.
I have no idea what these things are. I know they have faces on them, but that's pretty much the extent of it.
Well, you wanted me to go down. Maybe that's where it wanted me to go, was that face.
Maybe.
Fine, fine. I don't need to collect anything else. I'll go to the face.
Something about the anthropomorphization here, I'm going to say, the personification of everything here reminds me of the art style in, I had it, the toaster. The friendly little toaster or whatever.
Brave little toaster.
Yeah, the brave little toaster. That's what it reminds me of. Wow, you turn their attacks into cards too?
Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool. I like how you can do that.
Wow, you can have like an unlimited number of cards. Do you have unlimited ammo? You
No,
have 91.
But you can buy it. See, I remember in the first Bubsy game, it used to be like, oh, there's some yarn balls. I'll follow the yarn balls and it'll lead me to my safety. But what I don't like with this is, like, you can just jump down and it's like, oh, that pit of spikes.
The heck? That is scary and weird.
There we go. Thank goodness.
Starts farting out
See, that's
balls
what's
all over the
that's
place.
a problem with games. Look at that. Look at him doing his little jig, shaking his kneecaps.
Doing
Walking like an Egyptian. It's like, I thought games were supposed to be fun. Not where you play a game and you're just like, oh, thank goodness we're done with that now.
Yeah.
Alright, now it's throwing you right into there right away. Yeah, I think the manual, it tells you how to control all this stuff. And you can slow down too and speed up. Like if you start going too fast, just tap like the back button a little bit.
Oh. Jeepers. So, I am not supposed to go straight in any direction.
No, like I said, you're in one big, ginormous, huge, gigantic square.
Maze. Oh, frickin' A.
So what you're supposed to do is there's going to be like these
Oh, I missed
caves.
a checkpoint.
there's gonna be like caves, and you go into the
Grand
caves, and it'll
freaking
just
central.
kick you out to all these random areas.
That's fun. It's over there. I was wondering about that too.
There used to be a head stuff. Grab
Table?
those. The Bella boxes. Grab the Bella twins over there.
Bella
and Bree.
Lugosi?
Nikki and Brie Bella.
I don't know who that is.
Nikki and Brie Bella Lugosi. Vampire wrestlers.
No kidding.
Or that Maniac Matt traded to me.
Yeah.
This controller is really, really good.
Yeah. Most agree with that.
So usually like this, like I'll just stay going forward, because like you can go up and down and all over the place. But yeah, here's a cave.
Oh, okay.
You go in there and it like kicks you off. Look at that! Like what kind of garbage is that? That's bull crap.
Like I never know what's an option. What the heck is that?
Yeah, look
the
at
engine
that.
has a nose
Look at that.
or mouth or whatever. I don't even know what the heck that is. That's weird.
Yeah, like the game design of this thing is really unique and crazy. Like look at all this goofy stuff.
A little corkscrew on the back. Like what's that for? Pedal.
It is cool.
pliers.
You can shoot like your regular Nerf guns, and then you can drop like bombs.
Huh.
I think it's cool too that it like thunders and lightnings like that. Look at that.
Huh. Yeah. That's cool.
Man. A sheep riding a hot air balloon.
Yeah.
Like people do that like with the newer games now. Like people will have mods in Grand Theft Auto 5 where you can play like a duck flying around, and everyone's like, "Oh, look at that! Look at you're a goose flying an airplane! Oh, look at that! Look at that!" It's like just go back to the old games. Sheep
Yeah.
flying around in hot air balloons, pigs
Yeah.
in an airplane.
It's true. This is me now.
Now here's the problem. I don't believe you can actually use your. Oh, you hit C once.
See? Whoops, sorry. Hang on. No, Chris, no, you're doing it all wrong. That's what people normally say. When I play video games, so that's what I pretty much expect. I'm doing everything wrong! It's like, oh no, Chris, you were just supposed to know to go down. Well, I guess so, because Janitor Jake does.
Alright, so now we're gonna go to Hamelot. I think that's what they call it too.
Hamelot, that's clever.
My penguin for a horse. Music's all like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I can't really remember the storyline. But there was something like... It's like an alternate universe where he rules everything or something. So we're gonna go up here, get that. Go on the waterfall now. Look at that. So like, yeah, you really need to be careful with the flags in this game, because they'll just send you to your death. Let's go in here. Go into another bonus. Frogapult now hiring. Alright, so what if I go through here? Nothing. Won't let me through. I think I remember that. There's a door in here that's just tough. Can't go through it.
You know, it didn't occur to me, why is this pig upside down on that?
Yeah, like I said, there's all sorts of weird, goofy stuff with this game. Pigs walking upside
Maybe
down.
it's explained in the story. Should we check the story to see if they explain why pigs walk upside
Probably,
down?
yeah. Let's read the comic book for an hour. I've read it before. That's how I barely remember. But I read it like 5 years ago.
It's one of those things. Is like I'm trying to get down to the sheep. It's like, okay, let's go down. And he goes all the way down. And he goes all the way up. And then he goes all the way down. He won't target the sheep.
Yeah, your character's like zoom, zoom.
There's zings all over the
That's why the
freaking
PC is better though, because you have more control with the mouse.
place.
Like people have always talked about that. It's better playing games on a PC than console because of control. And it's like with certain games, it's like I definitely agree with that. It's like playing, for example, Fortnite, and you're trying to aim your gun with a controller, and you're just like, here's my control, zoom, zoom. But mouse, you can like have total control where you're aiming.
That's true. That's something I liked about like the kind of controls that Atari and a lot of
Like
Pong
the Pong
consoles.
consoles, yeah.
They're a lot more like mouse controls in that you can control like exactly where you were on the screen, like manually.
It's like analog.
Yeah.
Did I get them? No.
Even mice are digital because they switch back and forth between certain speeds depending on how fast you're moving the mouse around. It's
Thank
like
goodness.
yeah, I could go all day on that. I'm not going to talk about that.
Almost dead. That's why I was hoping to get out of there. I thought I was going to die. Boss door is open. Alright. I have 10. I'm going to hold out.
Boss door?
Yeah, now I can go to the boss door.
Open the boss
First
bay
floor.
door. So is this
Interesting. So now, I thought it was going to still kick you off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Maybe I...
Well, are we done with everything?
Weird. I guess I don't remember if we beat that. Did you beat that?
I guess you did.
I don't remember. So here's the boss door. This boss thing is weird because it's not like the official boss. It's like we have boss. We have a secondary boss that we gotta fight. It's really goofy.
Alright.
I don't even think you're gonna be playing. It's like something you gotta like bounce. Apocalypse now. You have to like bounce on their heads. And they like just do that, like, oh, I'm gonna get you on, here we go. This is memorization garbage. And it takes like that. But they're always random. And I don't know where to stand. Where do I stand to not get hit? Tough. Tough.
There's nowhere. Maybe? No, you're definitely in control.
Then it should be over here on the left.
I don't like
right
when
here.
inanimate objects are given mouths.
Oh, finally. Wow, he died. See, and then he comes out of nowhere. Look at that.
Now the music sounds like it's from the total Zero Tolerance.
Or just don't die. Please, don't. I mean, how many hits was that?
Goofy mummy.
Or just... Now we're on the second floor of the East Wing.
Wow.
You know what this means? Second floor of the East Wing?
No.
Everything.
Do it all over again.
All over again.
Okay.
The colors look different. Looks like it got darker.
Yeah. Much more subdued.
Looks weird. Background looks like, reminds me of the Page Master. Alright. Start over from the beginning, basically, is what we're doing.
Alright.
So, really, now, when we go in here, it's like, yeah, we're back in the level we were, but it's going to be all different. The line, the switch in the Horde room. Now it's a different layout.
Yeah, it is.